Morning everyone, welcome back to Cam Does Carry, and it's another lovely Saturday morning here in Switzerland, and we have found our nice secluded little corner of the park where we can be isolated in the current coronavirus situation, but still have a nice little walk around as a family. So while I was out, I thought I would do a quick unboxing, or unbagging in this case, in the plastic bag, of the Topo Designs Core Pack that just came yesterday in the mail. So obviously this will just be an unboxing and quick look. Won't be able to test it out very much in the current situation, but that'll come in the past. So let's get to it. Now I plan in the future to use this as a minimal travel bag. I travel quite often for sort of short 1 to 3 day business trips, and from looking online this looks to be a really good sized bag for that. All the reviews seem to say it's a really big 25 litres. It can hold quite a lot with a big empty bucket, so let's just have a look at that. Tag still on, Topo Designs, if you can see that. I like the plain black colour, but I also like just the little pops of colour with the zipper pulls. Yeah, and they feel really good in the hand. They'll be really easy, I think, to just be able to grab and pull as you need to. I don't love that's the tag, but I don't love how much the Topo Designs logo stands out there. I think if it was like black with white lettering, that would probably fit in with the rest of the bag better, but small gripe, and that's just personal opinion from me. As with all Topo Designs bags, it's got these little, I think they're ice pick handles. I've never personally used an ice pick when I lived in Australia or when I live here in Switzerland, but they're not in the way. Maybe I'll use them for something, we'll see. Quite thick padding on the back, but no frame sheet, so still, you can bend the bag in half, so we'll see how that affects the comfort of the bag when it is fully loaded out. Obviously won't be able to tell anything at the moment. The straps seem really quite thick, you can see here, and they do have load lifters at the top, so you can adjust it at the bottom and the top to really bring it close to your back, which is good. Sternum Strap seems fairly standard, nothing special going on there, but good to have, and it can move up and down. It has a few daisy loops here on the strap, so yep, all good. Waist belt, which is removable thankfully, because a bag this size, 25 litres, I can't see a situation where I would use the waist strap, so I would take that off probably straight away. 2 water bottle pockets. They do have some elastic siding here. I don't know if you can see that, the little elastic stretchy bit. So we'll see what size bottle they can fit. Actually, I do have a water bottle here. This is just a 500 milliliter Earth bottle, I think is the brand from Australia, and that fits in very comfortably. Obviously not a very big bottle, but that can fit in there quite well. Obviously it would be interesting to test it when it's fully packed out as well, to see if that changes things. But 2 water bottle pockets, 1 on each side, which is really good. To the pockets, top quick grab pocket, very small, sort of half my hand depth, and sort of about that length across. My phone would fit inside. I can't show you that because I'm recording on it currently, but big enough for a phone, and a small wallet and keys I think would fit in there okay. And of course that lovely bright yellow lining, which I love. Love bags that have that. Front access pocket, which is quite similar to the Evergoods CPL24 pocket, except it's on the other side. So for me, I think this will be quite good because I take my bag off this way, which means I'll be able to access this pocket going in this way, as opposed to the CPL, which if you want to access it on your body you need to go across the other shoulder. You know what I mean. So I think that'll be good. There is some small organisation in there. Just to quickly look at it, 2 zippered pockets, one here that is solid, one here that is mesh, and on top of the mesh one there are some just little webbing loops for pens. Something else, I don't know. And just a tiny little loop for your keys. So obviously you're not going to be able to use this to unlock something while the keys are still attached, but some place to easily store them. And there you go. I guess that's, you know, wide enough to fit a notebook in there, you know, an A5 notebook fairly comfortably, I would say. Just in the light here, and this is a curious point, I can see the light shining through into the pocket from the stitching around this, which would say to me that this pocket would not be particularly water resistant. So if you're out in the rain, I don't think I would want to have anything particularly delicate or susceptible to water in this pocket, which is an interesting thing just to note. The light is shining down so you can see it through the stitching. Interesting to note. The main compartment. Oh, no, I haven't got the main compartment, I've got the laptop compartment. So there we go, very simple, very straightforward, very large, just the one. It's not even a little bit elasticized pocket there for your laptop. And then I guess you could put, you know, files or folders or books, magazines into the other pocket in front of it. So it's really quite spacious, really quite large. Comfortably be able to fit a 15-inch laptop, maybe even bigger, I would guess. But as other reviews have said, no padding or minimal padding on the bottom, and it does go all the way down. So there is some padding actually, there is a little bit of padding, but it does go all the way down to the bottom. So you would have to be a little careful when putting the bag down on the ground to protect your laptop. But the padding on the back is very substantial. I wouldn't worry about the laptop in any other way around that. And while I'm in here, there is a little port. I don't know if you can see that, my finger poking through. There's a port for a hydration bladder. You could stick the hose through there and have the bladder in this sleeve, which is very nice. It's laptop compartment done up, and here we go. Do have to get under these little flaps to get into the main compartment, which is a bit more water resistance, I guess. Really chunky zips. They're huge, which is very nice. Sound cool. And of course the clamshell style opening. So nothing in here, no storage, just a big empty space. This is that quick access pocket flap. It does go in, which I think is fine, but so much space. Like, it's probably 15 centimeters almost. I'm not sure what that is in inches, 7 or 8 I guess. But yeah, probably around 15 centimeters I guess, or maybe a touch over of depth. So for a bag this size, it's a remarkable amount of space that you would be able to use. Like, it's just really usable space, I think is the point I get at there, is because it's just empty and deep, you can use all that space. You can fill it to the brim with packing cubes, with clothes, with your odds and ends for your day-to-day activities. So I'm really excited to try this as a minimal travel bag. I think for my packing style it's going to be really, really good. There we go. Quick unboxing and first look at the Topo Designs Core Pack. Really excited to try this out when we're able to travel again, and I will try and do a fuller review of it once I've actually used it for its intended purpose, which is not coming to the park. Alright, I hope everyone's well, hope everyone is safe. I will see you next time on Cam Does Carry.